We were off to a quick start the last time by fighting Lace at the beginning of the episode. We did run into the fourth chorus later on down the road, and we finally found ourselves a new level with Greymoor. That's where we're at right now, and that's our location on the map. We're going to be moving on from here, and this is where we are at right now. We gotta fight this guy with this giant scissor man, and he is pretty difficult to fight. Like, you have to get behind him, otherwise he's pretty well protected. That throw move was not cool. I gotta get him back. Okay, we knocked him down to the lower platform. Let's go ahead and take him on here. Alright, got another hit in. This is going to be a pretty slow battle, but we finally took him down. Got some rosaries and shards. Still haven't found too many uses for shards, besides sitting on benches or whatever. Don't find any breakable walls here, so we're just going to be moving on and climbing on up. And we're getting close to a place that we haven't explored yet. What the hell was that? This guy can actually go through platforms, which is a first for me. I haven't seen too many enemies, well, any enemy in any platformer that did this. I haven't played too many platformers, so it is what it is. Still gotta take this guy out, though. Most time-consuming enemy I've run into so far. Got a fair amount of rosaries, though. But we just found ourselves more with this bag. Let's grab all this stuff. Trying to see how much there is, and there's only 19. Alright, we're getting closer to where we want to go. We just have to get around this obstacle. Looks like there are 2 wheels here with spikes on them. Definitely don't want to get hit by one of those things. But now we're fighting this rat all of a sudden. This thing isn't going to take us out, is it? It definitely did take us out. We didn't even have a chance to heal at all. But we're back, and we're going to be taking this thing. It just committed suicide. It already knew what was the outcome of the fight, and it decided to kill itself to save us some time. No, I'm playing around. We're getting attacked by Scissor Man again. This guy just came out of nowhere, too. It's something you have to watch out for with this enemy. Like, when it spots you, it's coming for you. Like, straight up. Just gotta jump over his attacks now. And every single time that happens, I'm gonna be hitting it. Well, if I'm close enough. Sometimes it doesn't really work out. Like, you jump over this thing, and then you're just a little bit too far away to get that attack in there. Like, you seen it happen. I missed with one of those strikes. But we got it with that one. And we barely had enough time to heal. And we just had to land on it. It happens like that more than I would want. Alright, that's it. We just took him out and got 18 rosaries from him. Even though he's annoying, the payout is pretty good. I think that's the point. But let's go ahead and continue on with the battle. We gotta fight another one of these scissor guys. I wish I didn't really do this blind, or else I would know the names of this guy, but it is what it is. Gonna get him pretty soon. I haven't used too many of Hornet's moves overall lately. Like, I'm trying to save the Silk for life and not special moves. Like, it's good that it helps in battle, but then I need that life a little bit more. See another enemy. And another chance at getting more rosaries. That's like the main currency in this game from what I'm seeing so far. Unless there's some hidden use for shards that I'm unaware of, which is more than likely the case. Just grabbed another 8 rosaries from him. And it looks like we just have to head downward now. After we take out this flying rat. Slash bird? This thing has a beak. Like, what's going on with this thing? Well, we took it out. Got some more useless shards. I'm not really too happy about that. Well, at least we get some silk too. That's like the only positive to this thing. We're hopping up here. And that's where it is. I knew I seen some rosaries somewhere. We'll just jump over here. And then... ah, crap. We ended up falling down. We gotta get back up somehow. Alright, this definitely is in the way. It's just going further down. Well, there's a switch. Let's go ahead and activate it. And we got that door open. Now we're going to be going all the way around, and we're doing this again. Just grabbed all the rosaries, got 21 of them that time. Let's keep going. That freaking rat's still here too. I hate that thing. There's no way of stopping its charge too. Once it jumps, it's getting you. Ah, crap. Kinda wanted to take that thing out, but might as well just fight Scissor Guy again. And then after him, we'll get those rosaries. Just gotta be patient. Going to get enough silk to heal pretty soon too. This time's coming. There it is. And there's a whole ton of rosaries here too. Got 33 of them, which brings us up to 205 rosaries overall. Alright, let's keep going this way. And there's a door here with a whole bunch of scissors hanging around. I think a freaking psycho lives here. We have just entered the chapel of the Reaper. And it's just getting a bit more tense every single second that we're in here. There are spikes above us, no breakable wall here. And another obstacle. The Wheel of Death. We have to get around this thing. What? No, I'm not trying to let Hornet die here, actually. We just hit the switch, we jumped up, and we have found ourselves a brand new gauntlet. We're gonna have to fight Scissor Man again. He just popped up into the roof? Alright, that's a little bit different. makes it a little bit harder to fight him. Now you have to guess where he's gonna appear. Good thing is that you see a puff of smoke every single time it happens, right before he lands. So as long as you're not under that, then you're fine. Just dashed away, waiting for him to attack. This gives us an opportunity to hit him, which we just did. We're gonna keep doing this until this fool dies, which is gonna happen sooner or later, hopefully. And I'm wondering what else we're gonna be facing here. It is quite possible we could be fighting a reindeer with an axe. It might just, no, that's not gonna happen. There's only insects in this game. That'll be ridiculous. It'll be a beetle with an axe. You know? Anyways, we're gonna keep finding these things. These guys just appeared. They're from Greymoor. So this is the first time that I've seen where they're just using the same enemy in another level. Alright, we just healed again. Now we have to fight this centipede with a trident. That's happened. Alright, let's jump over that. That was close, too. He appeared right before Hornet. Glad we moved. This time we weren't so lucky. Overall, this guy ain't too bad. You just have to worry about 2 attacks, mainly. Like a dashing attack and then the throwing attack, and that's it. I mean, when he digs underground, there are times where he could appear right before you, but if you pay attention to the smoke, then you're kind of good most of the time. Easier said than done, though. Now we have to fight 2 of these guys? This is going to be kind of hard. I'm hoping not to die here. It could happen. Like, it's already a handful trying to defeat one of these guys by themselves, but now we have to fight 2 of them? I don't know. Let's see. We gotta keep moving around, dashing like crazy, using all of our new moves. Floating in the air sometimes helps out too. Like, especially if you're not trying to actually get caught up in an attack. We took one of them out. There's only one of them left. Hopefully this is the last enemy here. I mean, it doesn't matter if there's more. We'll take them out anyways. We have plenty of life. At the same time, it would be great if this thing ended soon, since I would want to move on. And that's it. He got that. And we can go. Alright, before we head up, there's nothing there. Neither there. There's something hiding up here. Claim? Holy crap! Hornet just committed murder! Just straight up stabbed that body right there. Now we're binding and doing all sorts of magic and stuff, but this is murder. Well, we killed somebody. And we got the bound, the Crest of Reaper. Attack with heavy arching slashes and reap additional silk from enemies. To change Crest, open the Crest screen on the menu while resting at a bench. Hopefully we can do that. And we got ourselves a new silk wheel, from what I call it. I mean, it could be named something else. Looks like a silk wheel to me. Alright, we're hopping down, and apparently we can't leave from here. So we gotta go back up. And what's this? Attack it. Maybe this is the way out. Flown down. And this is where we came in. So that was cool. Now we're out here. Basically in the same area. We're jumping down here now, which we haven't really explored this area. There's a platform here, tie this rope, cut the rope. Now there's a gust of wind. I guess is when we want to come back up here. Alright, that's cool. Let's go further this way. We're not going to be going through that pathway just yet. I want to see what's on the other side. So we picked up a few rosaries. And we'll just keep going this way. And we have unknowingly found ourselves a new boss. This one's going to be called Moorwing. And he was a mixed bag. He's not too tough at the same time. There are a few attacks that take off a fair amount of life. That diving attack is easy to dodge, as well as most attacks in the first stage. Like that diving kick attack, all you have to do is just back up a little bit and then attack his head, which isn't being defended at all. And we just got it dizzy. Hit it a few times. You're allowed like 4 or 5 hits. Should definitely take advantage of that. That one's super easy to avoid too. Just jump over it. And that's mainly his attacks. He doesn't have too many attacks at all. But his second phase, it gets trickier. Which is right here. Like he'll shoot out that blade and then it spins around. Sometimes it hits the ground and then it reverses and it comes back at you. You have to watch out for that too. There's another blade that appeared out of nowhere. Just got it with a few attacks. Barely avoided that one. Okay, we got it dizzy again, which gave us a full silk wheel. Just healing a bit. Now he's shooting double blades, which sometimes it gets hard to avoid. Like right there. That one was tricky, but I got lucky that time. Didn't attack his head, so we couldn't get an attack in there. You have to jump high enough. And also, we got lucky there too when we were healing. It just dived right under us. If it dived a little bit higher, we would have got it. Just got it dizzy again, and that was that. We beat Moorwing. And we don't get nothing else from that. Alright, well, that was kind of anticlimactic. But we can go through here. Whole bunch of bells, which usually means a bellway station, maybe? I can't even lie, this place looks crazy as hell with all these bugs hanging by webs and everything. We have entered the Haunted Bellhart. And it looks like we have a brand new objective as well as a bench. And this would be a Bellway station. We're not going to be activating that just yet. Maybe we shouldn't even be here. So we came back to Greymoor, and we're here now. Just got attacked by a bear trap? What the hell was that? There's bear traps in this game now. And we have to kill another one of these flying rats. There's nothing hidden there. There's another flying rat here, though. Need to take it out. Alright, we just killed it. Now there's a freaking rat. These things are always around here, too. Not going to be activating that thing. Trying to hit that switch. And the door finally opened, which leads us down here, where this giant rat lives. You hear that thing scream? Sounds crazy as hell. It just charges and it takes off hell life. Okay, really didn't mean for that to happen, but we're back. Let's go ahead and take it out this time. Maybe he's guarding something. Like this door right here. That thing almost took me and horned it out again. It's pretty durable. We've been hitting this thing multiple times. It's not dying. But we're getting a whole bunch of free web from that. Almost enough for our silk wheel to be full again. Had to check the map again too. Now we have to get out of here, because there's nothing else hiding. I don't know what else to point. Maybe make that into our new base or something like that? No, it's not happening. Well, we ended up coming back in here after thinking about things. We really haven't fully explored this place yet. Like we just found a new area right here. Let's knock that thing in. Well, we didn't even get a chance to do that. I wanted to knock that rat into the bear trap. Found ourselves a breakable wall. And a brand new section to this area. But before we go there, we have to fight this giant rat again. This thing's sound gets me every single time. Alright, just did it one more time, and we accidentally overjumped it. Took some damage. Trying not to die here. That's not guaranteed sometimes. I've died plenty of times in this place with these giant rats and everything. What's up here? I know something's hiding. We're taking that, and we got ourselves a memory locket. Let's keep it moving. Gotta jump up here and see where this leads us. Alright, let's maybe see what's around here. Nah, nothing. Another breakable wall. that might be a boss there. So before we do that, let's maybe head here. Oh, never mind. This is actually the Bellway station that we activated the last time we were in there. I skipped over a lot of stuff because I did die a whole bunch of times in there. But we're back at Bone Bottom right now. As you can see, we already died here one time. And I ended up fighting this thing over and over again until I found out you can't die and it's not a boss. I kind of had an assumption that we were supposed to kill this thing. I don't know why. But we're here now and it's not on the map. Let's inspect this, and it seems like we need a simple key, which we don't have. And from what I can remember, that thing's hell expensive too. Alright, we jumped into the water. Let's see if there's some sort of breakable wall here, maybe. Alright, we're hitting something. Alright, we found ourselves a mass fragment. I knew there was a good reason to find ourselves a breakable wall somewhere. And that was it. Got a whole bunch of rosaries from that. Got 182 in total. Just hop down. See ourselves a bowl of rosaries here. And something is glowing. Want to see what that something is. Let's take it. We got a Weaver effigy. What does that thing do? Apparently we can sell this to some sort of collector. I don't know who that is in this game right now. But we're currently here. And we're trying to get ourselves some berries. Since we did make a promise to the druid, and we're trying to see what we get from that too. So this is why we're back here. Let's keep jumping up. I really want to find out what's the purpose of that door right there. Are we supposed to go through it? Is it supposed to open at some point? I don't know. Let's kill that thing. Keep jumping up. And we found ourselves our second berry. We got our first one early on, but this one was kind of out of our reach. We kept trying. This was the try that worked. We got our Mossberry. We have 2 out of 3. And we have entered the Moss Grotto. Found ourselves a little hidden area maybe. Got a couple of enemies here. Let's take them out. Useless shards, and we have some waiting for us. A whole bunch of rosaries. And we didn't find anything else here. We moved on to finding Sharkra, and he's here at Bone Bottom. Ended up buying the Bellhart map from him for 40 rosaries. Now we're back at the Moss Grotto. And this is something interesting I found. This little hidden area. Didn't run into this the first time I was here. And the only thing that's waiting for us is shards, but in the beginning of the game, that's useful. And also, this is another hidden area I found at the beginning of the game. Now we're back at Bone Bottom, and we're here for our last berry. Gotta take out this flying enemy. But I remember when I was here the first time, there was one of these things that was carrying a berry. I just didn't have the ability to take it out at that point, but now we do. And it's right down there. We got it with one attack eventually. we did get our final attack in there, and we got ourselves our final berry. So now we're here in Bone Bottom to go and meet the Druid, which is further down this way.
Benny Frank.
Seems like Hornet is telling her that she got the berries. The Moss Druid seems happy about things. And I'm assuming this is the part where we give her the moss berries. So it just happened. Which causes the Druid to cook up a storm. And after that, we successfully granted the wish. Finally over with berry picking, which I'm pretty glad about. Now we're getting a parting gift. May it cry for you when no tears are left. The Druid's Eye. Alright, let's see what it does. When we take damage, the amulet weeps a green elixir that will form a silk. Will form into silk. And the warding bell shields the bearer as they bind their wounds. That's pretty vague. So let's get on that bench and then switch things out. Now we got the Druid's Eye and we're back here at the Haunted Bellhart. Might as well just activate that Bellway station now. Luckily we have enough rosaries to go around. So we pay the 80 rosaries. There's the music. Door should open up. Hella bells everywhere. And now the bell beast can come here when we call him. Or her. We're not gonna call her or him right now. We're just gonna be leaving this area. And continuing on. Is there anything hiding here though? There seems to be a platform right here. And it's allowing us to jump up. Can we go in here? No. But we can continue jumping upward though. For some odd reason. Don't know what that reason is. Especially at this point. Maybe that will open up in the future. You never know. The walls seem to be made out of bells. Alright, nothing that way. And then this is heading back down. Might as well just do that. Can't seem to cut this down. I don't know why I thought that could be cut down, but I tried it anyways. Let's inspect this. Welcomes all who step the holy path. Alright, it's just giving us well wishes. This seems to be new. We have entered Shellwood. Brand new level. Can this thing get killed? Or are we supposed to ride that thing across water or something? Because it doesn't seem like water's too much of an issue for Hornet. We got a brand new enemy. Well, a couple. This thing is annoying. Just keeps chucking spears at us. We're down to 2 alien heads. This is getting drastic. Don't want to die here. At least not trying to. We got hit again. This thing's amazingly accurate with the freaking spears. But we came back with a full life bar and also a silk wheel. Okay. It would be great if I didn't run into that thing so many times, but it just keeps happening. At least we got some shards and rosaries from that. Not too many, but it's just enough, I guess. Can't seem to open that thing. Alright, we gotta go up now. Just gotta figure out how this works. Finally got up. And it seems like we found ourselves a brand new bug. This thing transforms into another type of a bug when the first form dies or something. I don't know how to describe that correctly, but we just found ourselves some more shards though. Another one of these things showed up. Now it turned into this floating green ball, which we just took out. I wish we could use our map here. That would make things a whole lot easier, but we can't. Something glowing down here though. Let's go ahead and take that. Frayed rosary strings. That thing just knocked us all the way to the bottom. That's annoying as hell. Now we gotta head back up now. Alright, let's do this. Not trying to jump these platforms all day. Landed back down here. Let's go up here. Okay, we can't jump any higher. So I guess we're supposed to keep going this way until I see something else change. Nah, there's nothing else there. Okay, I guess we're supposed to jump further this way maybe. Alright, I'm seeing something. Let's take it out. Shouldn't take too much. And it's done. I think we're getting somewhere. Just kind of take this thing out first. Cross here and here and then keep going up. Found ourselves a pathway. Don't know where it's taking us, but I see a sign for a bench. I wish we had a double jump or something. Still probably wouldn't have helped us. But now we have entered another gauntlet with a whole bunch of new enemy I haven't seen yet. Seems to be some sort of flower insect or something. And a stick bug. Two of them. And they have blades. The deadliest stick bug in the world. It can kill you. Keep avoiding his furies. Was pretty successful with that until then. Had to heal. But we finally took it out though. Now there's two of them again, along with one of those floating flower things. I don't know what to call them. Force to heal. Luckily we had enough time to do that. I think that may be the only thing left. Yep, that's it. And a pathway just opened for us. Is there anything else here? Maybe? Nah. Guess we can head up here. Here's a bench. 60 rosaries. That takes us down to 115. Getting drastic. We're gonna have to collect more rosaries. Still can't use the map. Going through here. And there's an elevator. Let's see where it takes us. Seems to be going all the way back down. Alright. That thing just killed its own ally. I'm here in Sharkra. Alright, we're going to be buying the Shellwood map from him after a brief time. Now we're off. This thing's kind of new. We're supposed to use this thing to propel us or something like that. Yep. Seeing another sign for a bench. I'll check that out later. We're gonna keep heading down this way. We're still in uncharted territory. Heal and take this guy out. In a desperate need for more rosaries. This thing's tough. Alright, finally got the job done. And we're back up to 57 rosaries. This guy's sleeping. He needs to wake up. It's time to fight. Holy crap. We need to heal. Luckily, this thing didn't throw a spear when we were healing. Or else that would have been the end of us. Pretty much. Took that thing out too. Up to 69 rosaries. And I think we are getting close to uncharted territory. Got broke through this. I'm not too sure about these things. So no. Let's pay the fee here. We only have 69 rosaries, and this thing costs 60 rosaries, leaving us with only 9. When I said we are in a desperate need for rosaries, I ain't lying. Well, we're out here now. We're back in Bone Bottom for some reason. And it seems like this an area we haven't been at before. Want to go and check out something there soon. But before we do that, let's go and sit back down on the bench again. Alright. There seems to be 2 paths that go somewhere. I don't know where that somewhere is, but I am interested in seeing where it goes. So we're getting close to one of the entrances right now. Just gotta keep heading down a little bit. Getting closer. And I think this is it. Yep, this is it. No map here. We have found ourselves a brand new level. Wormways. I'm assuming it's because of these crazy looking worms. What kind of worm is this? Looks like a centipede. It got arms and stuff. A whole bunch of spikes everywhere. Let's not try to die here. Oh, what? Okay, well, we decided to actually hold off on investigating Wormways right now. Actually decided to come back to Shellwood, and we found ourselves something new. Spirit song for those who lay here silent. Well, rest in peace, all of them. But we found ourselves a new character. It seems to be some sort of bug with a whole bunch of rosaries hanging off it. We're trying to get all those. Ended up dying the first time. Ended up learning how to avoid some of its attacks. Like when it jumps up, all you have to do is back up. But when it spins its rosaries around, the reach is pretty crazy. So you have to back up even further. Most of the time you have to dash away. Like way away. See the reach of that thing? Crazy. Just gotta keep getting attacks in there when you can. From time to time. But it's not too hard to avoid, you just have to jump over. Well, except then, I didn't see where this guy was. Ended up getting hit, just got hit again. Starting to become a desperate situation. We ended up taking it out. Got all the rosaries here. And that's about it for this area. We moved on from here after that, and we're here now. Didn't get a chance to investigate this the last time, but we're trying to do that right now. Just fell down, and we're gonna keep trying this. Hold on. It's kind of tricky. Like when you hit it, you don't really bounce up too much. It's like barely. Alright, finally got up. Now we have to take care of this flower insect. One more attack should do it. Had heal though. Got ourselves a little bit of string back. Now another one of these things. Real easy to take out. Oh crap. Well, I died there a few times until I finally got it. It's really not too hard. You just have to hit it and then not hit any other button, but you have to make sure you don't run into the spikes and all that. Just took out another insect. And I seen another one of those mop-headed creatures down there somewhere. We're gonna come back for that thing eventually. I want to keep investigating this place. And I gotta take out that freaking flower insect. Which isn't too hard, but sometimes depending on the area, it can get pretty tricky. There's another one of those things that way in the Bellway station. Right down this way. Let's see if we can activate it. Unfortunately, we only have 51 rosaries. We would need 9 more of them. And Shellwood isn't really the best place to get rosaries. But we're here now. Trying to investigate this side. Jumping up. There seems to be a pathway. Let's... Can't really go further up that way neither. Don't know what's here. Oh crap. Dick bug just popped out of nowhere. What happened to it? Did it die? Just goes to the other side. Now we're here in Shellwood. Basically where we were just a few seconds ago. But we did finally get enough rosaries to actually activate this Bellway station. We have 63 right now. And we're only left with 3 after doing this. Moved on from there. Now we're here in Shellwood. And we just found ourselves something new. And this was kind of anticlimactic. We talked to Greyroot, which was a spiritual bug. Nothing else came from that. So we're back here now. And we're trying to save Mop Head. Just gotta head down. Okay, we're getting pelted by this freaking flower enemy. Had to heal. Gotta keep going down. Hopefully we don't die. That'll be great. Because we already died here once. I'm just saying, you see the cocoon. It happened. And we fell directly on top of the spike. But the good news is that we can't free Mop Head right now. Just making happy noises. It's left. Now we gotta get out of here and not die. Let's heal. Alright, we're good. That was hella close. Now we can go this way. And let's see what's hiding here. Breakable wall. Alright, let's be hella careful here. There's spikes on the top and the bottom of this place. Don't want to fall or jump too high. There's a mass fragment here waiting for us. We finally got our 3rd piece. We need 1 more. Now we're here at Bone Bottom. Going back into Wormways. Finally ready to investigate this place. I'm here in Sharkra. And what is this? Hold on, we're getting attacked by these 2 things. It's another new enemy. I don't know what that was, but we got Dead Bug's Purse. Have to check out what that does exactly. Allows the bearer to retain some rosaries upon defeat. It's alright. There are slots that can be unlocked, so more than likely I'm going to be using that. Just not now. Gotta figure out the timing. But we jumped across. Let's avoid these worms. Did that successfully. And we found Sharkra. Now the problem was that we don't have enough rosaries. This thing cost 70, we only have 43 rosaries. So we had to go around and collect hella rosaries, came back to the Wormways, and found that Sharkra had moved on. He's not there, so I'm trying to see if he's hiding somewhere else in here. And this place seems kind of sketchy, so we're not going further that way for now. Don't know what's hiding there. Just gotta keep searching here for Sharkra. I'm not sure why he's not in here. Like, if he was in here once already, shouldn't he still be in here? I would think so. Well, if he's not in here, let's go out here. Finally investigate this place. I swear we need a double jump sooner or later. But there's a switch here seems to open up. And I swear we were here before. Yeah, still asking for the simple key. We found Sharkra eventually, and we bought ourselves the Wormways map. And after we did that, we came back to the Wormways, and as you can see, we basically explored mostly everything here, unless there are hidden parts that I'm not aware of. Either way, I went and searched around, didn't really find anything new, so I'm kind of lost right now as far as where to go from here. So I'm going to try to figure that one out. If you like this episode, then please leave that like, subscribe, and even slapping that notification bell. I want to thank you and everyone that subscribed to this channel, and until the next time, I hope you all have a good one. Peace out.